Ugh, hey. Welcome to the State of the Galaxy State of my Galaxy, for September. So, there's been a few things that have happened. For starters, the best thing that's happened is I got Supreme Leader Kylo up to Relic 7. I've also gotten all of his mods to 6 dot. And I've even got some of them beefed up beyond that. I got those 2 at green and 1 at blue. So, that's cool. I'm still working on his ultimate. As you see, I only have 2 out of the 10 things. This is going to take forever because you can only get the currency to enter the ultimate, what do you want to call it, event via Darkside battles. So, I think it's Darkside hard battles. So, I am trying to do as many as I can every day so that way then I can build up. But the problem is majority of the Darkside characters, or Darkside battles characters and such that I could farm for, I have. 7-star already. So, it doesn't leave me many options. And I guess I could farm stupid things and then just put the shards in the shard shop, but that just seems like a waste. So, yeah. How much do I actually have right now even? I last did this a while ago, and I have 76, so I barely just met this, and I probably last did this maybe a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. Anyhow, oh yeah, I should show that too. So, another thing that's cool that Kylo's been helping me do is, hopefully it's still there. Yep, I'm rank 113 in Arena. I know it's not super fantastic, it's not top 50, which is what matters. But, for me, 113 is one of the highest ranks I've ever had. I don't think I've ever been that high before, or low, I should say, before. I'm not sure. I have been playing this game for 5.5 years, so there could be a chance, but not in any time recent, I should say. So it's pretty awesome to be at 113. I've been trying to get under 100, but every opponent that I ever see under 100, I just can't do. Like this Kylo team over here, he's not only Relic 8, but he has his ultimate. I'm not going to beat that. Or this Jedi team, Gas and Jedi Luke are just too much. And then couple in Grumpy Luke, and I can't beat that. I tried, and it just doesn't happen. At least not without my ultimate. Maybe when he gets his ultimate, it'll be a different story. But for now, I can't do it. One thing I've been noticing is pretty easy, actually, is Sith Eternal Emperor teams. Because basically, Sith Eternal Emperor sucks before he hits his ultimate. He really is garbage before his ultimate. He doesn't really do anything, but once he hits his ultimate, that's when he puts up serious damage. But until then, if you can whittle him down and possibly take him out before he hits his ultimate, then, or at least if you can take out most of his team before he hits his ultimate, then it's just him. And then as long as you've whittled him down enough as well, like with AoE moves and such, there's a good chance that even after he hits his ultimate, you can still take him out and win. I've done it only once, but still, he hit his ultimate, and then my team killed him right after that. And I was like, whew, F you, going into your ultimate. I still win. Ooh. But yeah, 113. I've been stuck at 113, but you know what? I guess I'll take it. It's a pretty decent overall. Moving on from Kylo. Also, I want to say this. I'm not done with Kylo. Obviously, I'm trying to get his ultimate unlocked. And I want to get all his mods up to gold status. So, whenever I get the currency pieces from, Galactic Challengers and stuff, I'm going to put it onto his mods. But still, I just say that because usually the characters I'm working on, I favorited. I've unfavorited him once I got all his mods to 6 dot, and he was Relic 7, just because I feel like for the most part, I am done with him. It's just the ultimate, which, that's not something I can just work on. It's a process. Same as the mods. I'm not going to keep him favorited for that. But technically, I'm not done with him, but close enough. Anyhow, I've also started to finally get B1 finished. I had B1 worked on because of when I was working on getting Gas, which I think I unlocked him last month. So B1's been hanging out here forever, but I'm finally getting around to his mods now. Once I get all his mods to 6 dot, I'll be done with him. I know he's only Relic 4, but to me, Relic 4 is good enough. Because then after that, it starts to become more of a pain in the butt, Relic 5 and stuff. So I see it as Relic 4 is good enough. Get the mods to 6 dot. Good enough. So I'm finally getting going on him. I can get him out of there. I have a couple new additions to the relic world. One is Sith Marauder. He's only relic 1. That's because when I got him to relic status, he had the piece. He needed one piece when he was gear 12 to go to gear 13, which I put it on him. And relic 1, to go from relic 0 basically to relic 1, it uses its own specific puzzle pieces, or whatever you want to call it. But then to go to 1 to 2, it uses this normal stuff that everyone else needs to go to 2 to 3, 3 to 4, what have you. So I wasn't really working on Sith Marauder at the time, so I wasn't investing in, mostly also because I was working on Kylo, getting him to relic 7. Obviously that's way more important than Sith Marauder. So that's where he's sitting for now. Additionally, I got 3PO up to relic status. He is now relic 3. The reason I actually got 3PO up to relic status after Sith Marauder, but the only reason I'm choosing to work on 3PO more diligently than I am Marauder is because 3PO is just a character that I happen to get up. Granted, I do need him for Jedi Luke, and I know they recommend relic 5, but I'm gonna just stop at relic 4 because at the end of the day, 3PO doesn't have any attacks or anything, so I don't think his relic really matters. Which, speaking of him not having any attacks, I find his mastery to be kind of ironic. Like, it says damage, accuracy, critical chance. Like, 3PO doesn't have an attack. Why does he have damage and stuff? That's stupid. He's not damaging anybody. He's just strictly support. So I don't understand that. That's a dumb kit. But yeah, so I'm going to get him to relic 4. And then what I'm going to do is go back to Sith Marauder, because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to work on getting Sith Eternal and also get Jedi Knight Luke. But I have another obstacle in the way first before I really start going balls out on one of them. So anyways, Sith Marauder needs to be relic 7. So I figure once 3PO is all set, I'll start working on getting Sith Marauder to relic 7. And then additionally, that's why I have Sidious favorited. So I did have the other guys favorited as well for just for one of the requirement sets. I had Dooku favorited, and I had who was the other one? Maul. But I got rid of Maul and Dooku for now because, like I said, I'm not full on working on the requirements for Sith Eternal. I'm kind of passively doing it. So in the meantime, Sidious would be my next one that I try to get relic, which I am actively working on this one. It's taken forever, but it is my target right now. Which actually, that's the same piece that... This is the same piece that 3PO needed. So when I saw that I had all the pieces for this, that's all 3PO needed to go to relic status, where Sidious still needed this. So I was like, well, I guess 3PO's getting it. But anyhow, so that's what I'm doing now. Marauder, I'll focus on relic 7 after 3PO's relic 4, and then Sidious is my next relic character. Let's see. Up here with these characters, my purple characters, if you will. So I got Cara Dune. She is now gear 11.5, if you will. So this actually just happened today. I just got her up to gear 11, and these 3 pieces were ready to go, so I laid them down on her. I think last month she was gear 9, so I got her up two gear tiers. My goal right now is to work on the characters up here that are for Beskar Armor Mando. So I'm doing Cara Dune first, and then I'll probably do Grief, and then I'll do Queel. So get them done. That way then I can go in and get Beskar Armor Mando. I'm not going to work on him once I unlock him. He sucks, but I still want to get him. He's one of the characters in the game. I might as well unlock him if I can. So I'm going to do that. And then I want to, I don't know, focus on... I think Rebel Officer Leia is needed for Jedi Knight Luke. So I might just finish up Kira and Mon Mothma so I can get them out of there. And then basically I'll just have whoever's mods I'm working on plus Rebel Officer Leia and Wat Tambor hanging out up here. So anyways, as I said, I'm trying to passively work on both C and Jedi Knight Luke. But at the same time, I want to get all the characters that I've ever worked on that are only that are under gear 12 up to gear 12. So like Rey, I need to at least get to gear 12. And then I got these, what, 6 down here that I want to get to gear 12. In addition to the ones that I favorited. Obviously the ones that are favorited are a smidge more important, so they're going to get it first. But I just want to get them to at least gear 12 because granted now we have relics and stuff, but at one point gear 12 was max, so I kind of feel like that's still a checkpoint. At least get them to that. So that's going to kind of be more of a priority, and then once everybody's gear 12, maybe then I'll start really focusing on Jedi Knight Luke or C. Anyhow, in addition to the C requirements, I did get Maul up to gear 12. As you see right here, and he's 1/6 of the way to gear 13. I was able to get this piece and lay it down on him. Kind of did skip down, so is there anybody else that up here that had anything happen? Actually, I don't think so. I think they pretty much all stayed the same. Yeah. You know, it is kind of cool though that I got 3PO up to gear 13 because he's viable in a lot of ways. He's good with Ewoks, even though nobody really uses him for that, and he's also good for a Rebel squad, specifically CLS lead, and obviously he's needed for Jedi Knight Luke, so there's a lot of versatility in beefing him up. He's one of the characters that actually seems worth it. Unlike, let's say, for example, Lando. You need Lando for the Jedi Knight Luke event, but it's like nobody uses Lando anymore. 3 years ago we did, but not anymore, so it's kind of worthless to make him relic status. Anyway, not to get distracted. I don't think anybody else has gotten worked on up here. Now, I think there's a couple down here in the... You know, just these oddballs. Oh yeah, one of them being like IG-11. I finally got him up to 7-star. That's been forever. I think that specifically was tying me up from being able to do the last tier of the Beskar Mando event because you needed all of them 7-star, and I didn't have IG-11 7-star, so I finally got that this month. I'm gonna try to not work on him. I feel like I might be able to get by with the other characters that I have worked on and not need to work on him as well, so I can get Beskar Armor Mando. Because this event is designed to be, I think you only need to have your characters gear 10. So if I have 4 out of the 5 characters gear 12 and one of them is not worked on, that's essentially 2 more gear tiers per level. That means everybody could be gear 10 plus IG-11 would be like gear 8. So I'm hoping I'll be able to do this. I have tried it. They do wipe me out, but my guys are kind of weak. Like I have Mando gear 12, but then I have Grief. He's like gear 9. Kara was gear 9, and Queel, I think he's possibly still gear 8 even. So it's like, okay, it makes sense I'm getting wiped out, but maybe when they're all gear 12, it'll be a different story. Anyway, back to this. I think there's 1 or 2 others maybe that I got worked on. They've been there forever. Oh yeah, so there's a lot of characters I'm actively working on that I could talk about, like 3PO and Chewie and Embo. They're both being actively worked on daily. Embo's getting super close. That's cool. 6 more shards and then he's done. I've been working on Resistance Hero Poe, not because I'm working on Poe. I'm trying to actually work on... I think he's in the same node as Piet, so I'm actively working on Piet, but because Poe is there, I'm just getting shards for him as well. The irony is I'm trying to work on Piet, and he's at 19 out of 85, where Resistance Hero Poe is almost 7-star. Go figure that. But whatever. Who else? I'm sort of working on Moff Gideon. Sometimes I have extra energy, so I just put it on working on Gideon. I don't really care about him. He's just kind of a side project, if you will. I'm sort of, again, just like with Resistance Hero Poe, I'm sort of working on Wrecker. It's not so much that I'm working on Wrecker. I'm actually trying to work on the ship that's on the same node as Wrecker. But since Wrecker's there, obviously I'm working on him as well. So he's up to 4-star. And then this month we also have gotten the new mall that's available in Conquest Rewards. I thought I had one more thing to talk about when I was looking through these guys as well. Oh yeah, gas. So, I unlocked the gas. I think it was last month. It could have been early this month. I don't know. I think it was last month though. And I haven't worked on him yet, and obviously he's a good character. He's works great with 501st as their leader, but he also works good under a strong Jedi lead as well, as part of a Jedi team. But I haven't worked on him yet for a few reasons. One, like I said, I'm trying to work on getting Jedi Knight Luke and or C. Plus, I'm trying to work on all my non-Gear 12 characters to get them to Gear 12, so I have enough projects on my hand right now. I don't really want to add another new character to the mix until I'm a little more caught up and in a better spot to be doing so. Second, he's only 5 stars, so like even if I did work on him, he's not going to be really as maxed out as he can be for a bunch of reasons. One, I won't be able to get him to Gear 12 because he's not 7-star, and two, the stars make a difference as well, so he's going to be missing power because he's missing stars. So I just see it as, you know, he might as well just sit here. I am trying to work on his shards when I have the currency to do so. As you see, I'm at 35 out of 85, so I'm 50 away from him being 6-star. So I'm trying. It's gonna take forever, so I figured we'll just wait until then. When he's 7-star, then maybe I can beef him up. In the meantime, though, I think I do have a lot of Zetas. I could Zeta him up right away. Yeah, I have 74. Let's make it 75 right now. So basically, you know, you need 80 for him because he has 4 Zetas. So I almost have enough to just straight Zeta him all the way anyways, but we'll get to that later, I guess. Anyhow, while we're here, we can look at ships. I don't think very much has happened in ships. Really, the only thing to report on is, where is it? Skimitar. Skimitar would have gotten a little bit stronger only because Maul is now Gear 12. Granted, I don't know what it was last month, so I can't really compare, but still. And 2, I think Rey's ship I got up to 5-star now. I don't fully recall. I know there was a ship that I got starred up, and I don't know what one it was. And this one's looking kind of suspicious, like it might be it, considering that I'm at 1 out of 85. So, you know, it's almost like maybe I had 86 out of 85, and then I started up, and then there's that one that's left. Other than that, I don't think anything really happened in ships. I might have also gotten Imperial TIE Bomber up to 7 stars this month. I don't remember if this happened last month or this month. It was sometime recent, though, which that was kind of cool to get up there because this is one of those ships that is crewless. And it's just cool that I don't have to farm for this anymore. It's done. So that's cool. Yeah, so when I was talking about Wrecker, I think it's this ship. Is it this ship? No, it's not this ship, is it? Oh, it might be this ship that Wrecker's on the same note as. Or is it this one? It's one of these two. I get confused. It's probably this one because this one's shards are more farther along. 66 out of 100. So... yeah, I guess. Oh, there's a couple more things. One, something I just noticed is Lando's Millennium Falcon's at 82 out of 85. That's actually really close to starring up. I don't care. I'm not really working on that ship. I didn't work on either of the characters, so it doesn't really matter what the ship's power is and such, but it's actually pretty close to starring up. I should try to farm this and get it done, even if I just bring it to the 6-star just for next month. That's one thing. Second thing is Malevolence. Just like with gas, I am trying to actively work on this when I have the shards available, the currency available. It's taken forever though. I'm only at 105 out of 145, so I still need 40 before I can unlock it, but that's what my focus is. Every time I get that currency, it goes straight to Malevolence. And then the last thing I could say is Finalizer. Finalizer is, well, ironically, finally getting there. I'm at 70 out of 100. I don't know offhand. I haven't looked at the schedule, so I don't know offhand how many events there are this month for Finalizer. It would be cool if there's 3. There's probably not, though. There's probably only 2. So not next month, but maybe the month after, I'll finally be able to get this to 7-star. This ship has been a long process. I've been working on this thing for what, a year and a half now? It's ridiculous. That's because the way to get the shards though comes only what, once every 2 weeks or so, and you can only get the 10 shards unless you have 1,000 gems just hanging out, which I don't have. So then you can refresh and go again a second time. But I'm looking forward to it. One, it'll greatly help the ship out because it'll increase the power obviously with the star. But two, all of these moves I will be able to upgrade. Every single one will finally be maxed out. It's just we're waiting on... Whoa, Ravage would be plus 50% damage? Jeez. But yeah, we're waiting on 7 stars. So this is really holding things up from the ship being more beefy. More, I don't know. Like, right now, I feel like this ship sucks. Which is kind of disappointing because I feel like it shouldn't suck, but it does. I don't know if getting it to 7 stars and being able to max out all its moves will help. I'm hoping so. But... you know, if it does, then that's cool. Like, and I've just been waiting forever for that. So I'm looking forward to this. I don't think I'll use this in Arena. I'm fine with using what I am using, which is Negotiator. But still, it will be cool to get that ship to 7 star and see what it does with the beefiness. And then hopefully I can get Malevolence soon enough. And then it's just these 3, which... Radis I don't care about at all. Executor would be cool to have, but it's basically a pain in the dick to get. I'll probably never have it, which is annoying. And Razor Crest, it's just... right now I don't even care that I don't have this ship because Beskar Armor Mando is the crew. And I don't have him yet either. So even if I had the ship unlocked, it does me no good without the crew. I can't use it. But I don't even know if this ship is that good. I've heard that it's decent, but I'm not sure. Comes out of Conquest, but at this point, there's so many things that come out of Conquest. Cat, Maul, and this, that I almost feel like, at this point, I'd rather focus on trying to unlock Maul. And then after I get Maul, I'd rather work on unlocking Cat than get this ship. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, sometimes they just give it to you as a prize anyways at the end of Conquest, so maybe I'll unlock it just by that. I mean, I do have 96 shards as it is. Somehow I ended up with 96. I don't think I ever bought any of these shards, so I got 96 over time and within the last 6 conquests, so... Alright. Anyway, I think that's about it now. That is everything that I've done in this last month. You know what I want to do? I want to show how much money I have too. Just 5,576,751,426. Maybe that's something I should start tracking as well. Because basically, I always just save the money. So each month, I can report on how much money I have as well. So anyways, I think that's it for this month. That's everything that I had going on. Everything to talk about. Actually, I could just throw in really quick. This last Grand Arena, this isn't going to show it because this is a new one. But the last one actually ended up in 2nd, which I know isn't that special. But it kind of felt special to me because all along, I'm always coming in like 5th and under. And when I came in 2nd, it threw me off. Like, wait, what? Like, the last battle was challenging. I didn't realize that that was the competition for 1st place. But I was like, hey, I'll take it. 2nd? That's sick. I even took screenshots of it just because I was like, this never happens. It's stupid, but... yeah, and this Grand Arena just ended. I think it was yesterday at the time of recording this. So it's August 31st, like I always do, end of the month. I do my State of the Galaxy, State of my Galaxy. So this was August 30th that I saw that happen. That I came in 2nd, and it was like, ooh. Anyhow, that's it now. And until the next one, you already know. I said see ya.